week we're up 1.1, and for the month we're up 1.531. For 3 months we're up $2016 and 1,000.154%, and for the year also we're up like. What's up guys, this is Daniel from Informed Trades YouTube channel. So this is going to be an update for the Robinhood $50 options challenge, guys. So I'm going to show you guys exactly the trades that I make, and also there's going to be an announcement, at the end of the video, probably in the middle of the video. So make sure you stay tuned, guys. Make sure you like the video, comment if you have any questions, and let's go straight into what I traded, guys. So this week I only traded 2 stocks. The first one was Netflix, the second one was McDonald's. So I only focused on 2 of those stocks, and I mainly focused on them because there's a lot of volatility in the market, especially with the Fed announcing either they're going to continue to do rate cuts or not continue in 2020. So that kind of news might affect the stock market, and I didn't want to risk have any kind of positions while those news were getting released to the public, or the Fed is having a press conference, things like that. And also the trade news, trade deal with China, that's a huge thing. It can affect the stock market. Either the stock can go up or down, the stock market can go up and down. So I only focused on 2 stocks, guys. So the first stock was on Netflix. Netflix, I only focused on it because it had its own catalyst besides the overall market. So it was kind of doing its own thing on Tuesday, I think. On Tuesday, there is a news that was released, that Netflix was going to lose 4 million subscribers in 2020 due to other competitors showing up, and it got downgraded by multiple banks in the past too, like Wells Fargo, Citibank, all that kind of stuff. So usually when this kind of news hits, I kind of analyze the news and make sure if it's an overreaction, underreaction, kind of see what can happen, kind of predict and anticipate either the stock is going to gap up or if it's going to recover or continue to go downside. So after I saw what the news was, and I really anticipated that Netflix can actually recover from this negative publicity or negative news that it came out. So what I did was I basically started to sell some puts. The put contracts go up, of course, when the stock goes down. So I built up a position. Let me show you guys. I started building up a position on Netflix as the stock gapped down. Let me show you guys the execution. So all of these cancel ones are the orders that I placed. So I was trying to execute them when I'm trying to close the position, and Robinhood doesn't fill them, so I close them. I cancel it to resend the order and things like that. So if you guys use Robinhood, you probably know exactly this kind of situations. We're trying to bail out on a position, but Robinhood doesn't fill you. But let's go down to December 10. That's exactly the day that I started opening up the positions on Netflix. So December 10. Yeah, so December 10, December 5, December 10. So 252 contracts, minor, open 2 contracts. I added another 1 contract, and at the end of the day, since the stock was going down a lot to like 290, it pulled all the way down, all the way to 291, 292. So I was like, wow, this is a great opportunity. The stock can definitely, recover from this price point, since that's just my speculation. That's how I had kind of anticipated it. So I got in, I sold some puts at that price, kind of higher. The strike prices that I sold was since I was kind of confident that it was going to go up to 295 and 292, I was kind of, selling the puts that were actually, in the money, so I was kind of selling the 195 and the 192.50 puts, since I was kind of confident that probably is going to go up by the end of the week, since Netflix can move like to a $3, $4, $5 range. So it kind of worked out. So what I did, I built up that solid position the next so at that day. So December 11, as I told you guys, I had a few contracts that I sold that I started building up as the stock gapped down to 298. That was the position. So I kind of closed out of the rest of the beginning positions that I opened up. So I started to bail out on them the next day. In December 11, I closed out the 195. For 195, I closed the 2 contracts, 262. And then on December 12, on the pre-market or after hours, Netflix was reacting kind of weird. While the overall market was going up, Netflix was down like $3 in after hours, and I was like, this is kind of sketching me out. So, even though it recovered pretty good on over, it went down to when it recovered over here to 298 at one point, and it kind of was gapping down, all that kind of stuff on after hours, so that kind of sketched me out. So I bailed out of the position right on that next day, and I basically made like 198 or $180 profit from my Netflix trade, guys. So I just built out the position as it was going down, and then when it had that bounce, I closed out of the positions, that were the puts that I sold on the 198 for minor, losses, like $10, $15 losses, and I kept the majority of the position that I had over here, and those are the one that was working pretty well, and I bailed out of the, when it starts to sketch me out. So the second, trade, the biggest profit that I made this week was from McDonald's. McDonald's is in a very tight range, even though the market is going up, down, breaking out all-time highs. McDonald's in a very tight range, is not moving that well, as you can see over here. Let's look at the 3 months. It's been in a tight range. It's like over here, the 192, the 190, 96.70, 198 area, and like 190, 188. It's in a tight range. It's going up, going down, up, pull back. So this is a perfect opportunity for anybody, to collect some premium if you open up an iron condor position or selling some calls or selling some puts. You can definitely profit off of it, but I do not recommend people do this. However, I've been watching McDonald's, so I've been trading it. I have a majority of my biggest percent profits came from trading McDonald's, so as they say, I'm loving it. Yeah. So yeah, guys, so let me see, let me show you guys my contract that I've gotten. Yeah, December 12th, as it was going up like crazy, I sold some puts, sold some calls. As it was 197, I opened a contract. I bought the 197 and I sold the 195 in a very tight range. So I wasn't expecting to collect 100% of the the premium that I collected. So I opened up a bearish position on it. So it's on a Thursday. So on Friday, usually I've been watching McDonald's. It sells off right on the market open. Usually it sells off. And it usually continues to sell off unless there's some news or the overall market is doing some kind of amazing thing. So as you can see on Friday, it sold off. I was up pretty good on it, and then the trade stuff, tweets coming out and all that kind of stuff. So the market bounced. So is McDonald's, but McDonald's doesn't follow the overall market as some of these stocks like Apple, Netflix, Amazon, Google follow. So this isn't a very tight range stock, so yeah, it bounced back pretty good, and it went from red to green. So that's kind of a sketchy thing. That's a sign that this thing can actually have potential to bounce back and go up. So I decided to just bail out right when it closed below the low of the day. Over here, 195, it went to 195.40 something. Yeah, I just bailed out right over there, guys, because I didn't like the way that it was behaving, and the overall market was going up. So I made like 1 point something grand on it, 1 point something thousand. Yeah, so I collected 2,116, and I sold all this contract for 1,092. So I made like 1,014 or 1,015 or something like that. So that is basically what I did, guys. So if you guys want to, so that's exactly what happened on the week. That is it. Boom, we went up. That was the McDonald position that I have. We kind of did that. At one point I was up to 2.3, and I just bailed out. So luckily, you can't tell me. You just have to, analyze the stock and see how it behaves, and if you're confident, you just have to take advantage of it. But guys, the announcement is like, I have a Discord. You can join. There's going to be a link in the description box below. You can join the Discord. Also, I'm in another channel's Discord. So I'm in Matthew Michael's Discord, and also Gen X Dividend Investor Discord. So if you're on those Discords, you can message me, or you can just join on this, the Discord that I've created specifically for stock market and options trading, and we can talk about that. So make sure you guys, if you like this video, make sure you like the video, subscribe for the continuation, and comment below if you have any questions. I did not trade that much, and also I did not do any kind of day trades, so I'm happy about that. Only focused on the stocks that had a catalyst that I know of, and I kind of traded in the past, so I took advantage of those stocks, guys. So, and for the week we're up 1.1, and for the month we're up 1.531. For 3 months we're up 1 point some won $2,016 and 1,000.154%. And for the year also we're up like 7%. But guys, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I will catch you guys on the next video, guys.